Learning a foreign language can be a very daunting task, and many people say that it's unnecessary, but the benefits completely outweigh the detriments. Here in America, many people don't know a foreign language, and they feel that they don't need to know one. But today, I'm here to persuade my audience on why a foreign language should be required from a young age in America. It's worked in Europe, so let me explain why. So, many people in America, they walk around, and I'd say a lot of people think that they have a sense of entitlement. To say they're wrong, well, I think that'd be very difficult because you do. You walk around, and everybody seems to think that they're better than the next person, especially if that person isn't from America or obviously is an immigrant. But here's the thing, that person you just walked past, they learned your native language so they could speak in your country and communicate with your people and do work for you. Now, ask yourself, if you went to their home country, could you speak their native language? Could you communicate with their people? Could you help them? Could you work with them? Well, chances are I'm going to say the answer is no. That's not for everybody, but chances are the answer is no. So, for that reason, I'm advocating why Americans should be required to learn a foreign language of some kind. So, I have worked with a landscaper for about 3 years now. His name's Javier. He's from Monterrey, Mexico. He moved here when he was about 18. He's worked here for about 35 years. Okay, he knows English just as well as me. Can speak it just as well as me. Probably better. But here's the thing. All the other workers are Spanish. He speaks to all of them in Spanish. And then he has to speak to me in English. So I'm just making more work for him. So if I knew Spanish, would it make his life easier? Would it save him time? Yes. The story might have been a little different had I not started in 7th grade. But I'll talk a little bit about that later. According to Forbes, only 18% of Americans can speak fluently in a different language. In Europe, 53% of people speak a foreign language. That just shows that outside of America, other cultures start at younger ages. They start, exposing people to other cultures from a young age, and I'll talk a little bit about that later. Furthermore, with all the online translations available, a lot of Americans find it unnecessary to even know a foreign language because they can just go on Google Translate, type something in, and then think it's perfect. But here's the thing, it's not. According to Geneva Swanson and Pew Research Center, in Europe, students are required to study multiple languages before becoming a teen. Now again, the brain processes language and sounds from a young age. So they expose them at younger ages so they can become fluent in those languages later on. So there's quite a simple solution to this problem. And that solution, well, let's start teaching kids from younger ages in school, starting in elementary school. We don't wait till middle or high school. We start in elementary school and, well, we teach them foreign languages. I personally didn't start learning a foreign language until 7th grade, Spanish 1. I still don't know a foreign language. I took it through junior year. And yes, I probably could have applied myself more, but it was just very difficult for me to learn the language. And even though, based on research at Scientific American, the ability to learn a new language, at least grammatically, is best until 18, the ability to become fluent and comprehend all the sounds is best before 10. Everything points to we need to teach these kids from a young age because that is when the brain is most ready to process new things. Understanding and being able to speak a different language can also boost your resume for job opportunities as well, especially things like international business. According to Leonardo Davalios, communicating directly with new clients in their native language puts your resume so much higher than other people. It gives a relationship with the clients, and it just gives you a better chance at getting a higher job or a higher prestige position. So, speaking another language, why not? It can help you with your career, it can help you with traveling, it can help you with communicating with anybody. Ultimately, teaching younger generations a foreign language can be so helpful in their lives, and it can be so helpful for cognitive brain function. Plus, you could travel to cool places and you can already know the native language. What's there not to like? Let's do it.